Blending different wines to produce a final product is a method which is practiced all around the world. However, perhaps nowhere does it play such a vital role as in the region of Champagne. Here, the process of blending, known as assemblage, dates back almost as far as sparkling wine itself, to the Benedictine monks of the 17th century.
The champagne making process has been a long process to be able for winemakers in Champagne to control. The first one who really developed the method is the monk Dom Pérignon that everybody knows. He was the first winemaker to start and try to blend different crus, different villages, and try to find the perfect blend to make champagne. And after, he started also to develop the second fermentation process. And it was at this period that the first sparkling wines appeared in Champagne.
Unlike other regions, in Champagne there are 4 different dimensions to the art of blending. First, the blending of different grape varieties, namely Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. Each of these grapes give the wine distinctive yet complementary characteristics.
So how different types of grapes affect the champagne?
I will start as we do when we taste the still wine. Chardonnay, the white grapes, where people producing Blanc de Blanc when you have only Chardonnay. Chardonnay, we say it's fresh. Fresh, why? When you drink it, it brings acidity, it's easier to drink, but no aftertaste. Pinot Noir, I prefer Pinot Noir, I am from Haï. Pinot Noir are powerful. Pinot Noir gives structure. With Pinot Noir, you have more sensation of fizz in front of your palate, strong aftertaste after 30 seconds. Pinot Meunier fills the gap between Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. Pinot Meunier, I love Pinot Meunier. Pinot Meunier, we say it's round. You have sensation of sweetness on the tongue, and it brings a fruity aroma, and it gives a structure of all non-vintage. All non-vintage are based on Meunier, so you can drink it younger.
Second, the blending of wines from the different villages or crus of Champagne. With over 300 villages in the region, there are almost endless combinations for a winemaker to choose from.
So Olivier, tell me about the process for the blending.
During few months, we will taste every single tanks and we make marks of this wine. Maybe we can keep it, we have to use it, maybe this one is good for rosé, etc. So after 2 months, we start making the blend by taking a bit of some vat, maybe full tanks, half tanks, and we make different samples. Step by step, we taste few samples, which one we prefer, why, etc. So we remove and add another vat.
This blending process can often take a number of months, and the time taken will vary depending on the wine being created.
When we think we have find the good recipe, we taste it few times. It's about 4-5 months of work every day to find the blending of all the cuvées. And sometimes we start bottling and all the blending are not already done.
How many different wines you use to blend?
We will taste all the tanks at the end of the harvest, and we will start with the non-vintage wine. For this blending, we use about 200 wines.
Third, due to Champagne's somewhat cool climate, vintages can vary greatly here. To adapt over the centuries, the process of blending across vintages has become a vital aspect of winemaking within the region.
We have fantastic years, good years, very good years, and challenging years. But let's say making a vintage from a challenging year. Because now the commercial demand we have, people want vintage but always the same taste. We can't do it. By blending years, we are quite constant. For me, I do prefer non-vintage to vintage to drink. When you have the complexity of a 20 years reserve wine with a 15 one from this village will bring acidity. This one will bring the fruitiness. This one will bring honey. This village from this year will bring a strawberry flavor. And you have the lot of the young one to make the volume.
Finally, there is the human element. The winemaker, known as the chef de cave in Champagne, plays a pivotal role. They must make an almost countless number of decisions, both in the vineyard and in the winery. Their ultimate goal is to create a wine that is greater than the sum of its parts. This enables them to formulate their own unique and distinct house style.